Hey y'all, it's FlyGalDesi back with another video. So right now I'm about to show you how to tint your eyebrows for $10. I mentioned this from my previous video. So let me show you everything you would need. I have a larger mirror towards the side, but it's good to have a smaller mirror just to get up close. A spoolie. Make sure your eyebrows are brushed out first. Tweezers. So I've already taken care of that part. I've already tweezed my eyebrows and cleaned up the extra hairs around it. I have no makeup on, but so I've already trimmed them to how I would like the shape. Then you will also need some type of like concealer brush or flat brush, Q-tips, and you will also need Vaseline. It doesn't matter what Vaseline. I have the baby kind. And then what I'm using to tint my eyebrows, $10. You can get it anywhere. I usually grab it from Walmart or Walgreens, but this is what it looks like. So yes, this is stuff for men's beards. The color I got was dark brown. And I suggest really like looking at the colors instead of just reading the shade on the front. Because I have made the mistake before of accidentally making my eyebrows too light. You don't want your eyebrows to be too light or too dark because it will be super noticeable. Anyway, so let me open this up and show you what comes inside of it. It comes with gloves. We don't need those. Well, I don't need them. If you need them, use them. So it comes with a tray. This is where you're going to put the product. I've done this before, so you can read the directions if you want to. I already know how to use it, so I'm just explaining how I do it. It also comes with a brush that looks like this. Alright. And then you have the color base and color developer. So what you're going to do, well, and of course that comes with the instructions, but I don't need that. Before mixing anything, doing anything, you want to protect your skin. I don't have to do like a test, a patch test, I guess you would call it, because I've done it before. I know I'm not allergic to it or anything. What you want to do is get some Vaseline on the Q-tip, and you want to go around the outline of your eyebrow as if you would do it the same as if you were dyeing your hair. So use a smear. And just put a thin layer. You don't need too much.
Being away from people is one of the most marvelous fulfillments of being here. It's the absence of humanity to fulfillment so graceful that even God would understand.
Alright, then after you do that, I have a bag on the side for garbage, so if you see me throwing stuff, that's what I'm doing. Oh, and also I forgot to mention you're gonna need cotton balls. Alright, so for this brush, I never really use this part. I might for the video, but usually what I do is I use the end of this brush because you're supposed to mix these two together in the tray, and I'll use the end of this brush to mix it together. And a little goes a long way, so I'll put it in the tray to show you how much you should use. And for both the color developer and the color base, you want to use the same amount. Oh, and by the way, since a little goes a long way, you can, I want to say after I tint my eyebrows, this will last. If I don't use too much exfoliation on my face when I'm washing my face, I say it will last about a week and a half. And then I will still have more to reapply, retint whenever. So it's really worth it. Alright, so here's the tray. That's about how much I used for both. I just take the end of the spoon and I mix it together.
Different people know me as different.
Alright, and now I'm gonna take the brush that I'm using. This is an e.l.f. brush, an e.l.f. concealer brush. So when you're doing this, you want to have the brush coated, but wipe off the excess. Just so it could be more precise and go exactly where you're placing it. So let me put this out. So this is the before. Try to get it to where you guys can see. And you will literally apply it as if you were doing your eyebrows, like as if you were doing your makeup. Now you do kind of have to move a little quick with it, because you're not supposed to keep it on for that long. And it will start to look crazy a little bit, but don't worry. It's gonna look good. And then what I do, I fill in my eyebrows and then I save the front of my eyebrow for last. Because you want the front of your eyebrows to be lighter for it to look more natural. Alright, now once you have your eyebrows filled in, I know I look crazy, but take a Q-tip and wipe off the Vaseline, but also when you're taking off the Vaseline, you're also cleaning the edges. Alright, so I've cleaned up the edges, and then best now to go back if you think you've missed any spots. Like right here, I think I missed a spot. Alright, now I'm gonna let this sit. I usually let it sit for 10 to 13 minutes, depending on how. Usually, I say if I let it stand for about 13 minutes, it lasts longer to me, but you could do 10 to be safe. But I'm gonna go wait 13 minutes and I'll be back to show you guys what it looks like. Alright, y'all, after 13 minutes, this is what it's looking like. So what I'm gonna take a cotton ball. Probably take a couple. You can use warm water, but since I'm not by a sink, I'm gonna use bottled water. And then you just wipe it off. Alright, do the same to the other side. take a spoolie and brush through my eyebrows. Let me get up close, show you guys. Excuse my face, no makeup, but that's the end result. Comment down below, let me know what you think. I think tomorrow I'm gonna record a makeup video just so I can show you guys how it looks like with makeup on. But yeah, thank you. Like, share, comment, subscribe.